All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Kadi, and today is the 4th of March. And I took 3 trades today. I lost on 2, and I won on 1, and that win alone covered all of my losses and then some. So this is the trade that I won on. This is MES, but let's start with what I lost on. This is a little bit of a mess. This is a little bit of a mess, no lie. So I don't want to move it, but initially, all right, let's flip the chart. Okay, this is crazy. Initially, I go to the 1 hour, I see price has been bullish, I think buys. So at the start of the, let's take this off. At the start of the open, for me, which is 7 a.m., let's just clear all this shit off. Like, I thought about this demand zone right here. So if we just kind of do a bar replay, there's a gap here, demand hits, not my time yet. Even though I was awake, I was like, I'm not going. So I ended up getting in on this candle right here, I believe. I really don't remember. It literally happened like 2 minutes ago. I ended up getting in on that candle. And I cut my this trade short when I got to this area right here. Why I did that? So that was actually a $13 loss. I didn't even realize. We might have to recalculate our profits. So I got here, and the reason why, it was because first of all, we're really high, and second, this zone right here. Okay, I thought it was like a double top forming because it was like even highs, relatively even highs. And then I initially, I thought, yeah, it was a double top, quarter, and also like a liquidity grab. I'm learning more about those, so I was really hyped. So when I started seeing like the rejections off of this area, I was like, so I cut my loss, or I cut the trade right here. So that was that. And so I then got in with my new bias of it's a liquidity grab, it's gonna reverse, and it so it eventually does. And this kind of like, I should have in hindsight moved. So I put like a limit order on it. So but this was an old limit order that I didn't adjust, because technically this would have reached TP if I had adjusted my limit, but I didn't. So rather than the break of the candle up here, it was I originally had the break of the candle of this black candle right here. So price did this huge move. I got tapped in right here. I was aiming for a 1-to-1 based off of this low. So we already know about this loss, so let's just cut that off. And then, so my position was like right here, and the low before this candle was formed was here, and I was aiming for a 1-to-1. So as you can see from this candle, price was this close to hitting my TP, but then reversed and then stopped me out. But what I will say is, if I had adjusted my stop loss to be of the lowest low of break of the candle, 1-to-1 would have been here, and my TP would have gotten hit. So, you know, it sucks, but it's whatever. It's the situation that I was in. So yeah. Now we'll move on to MES. So MES, while I'm like losing back to back on those trades, I like already saw this supply zone forming up. So drew the box from here. There's a gap. I waited for price to come down, tap into the zone. I put my limit order. So I put my limit. So this candle doesn't break, but I put my limit order. Okay, so this candle right here, in the beginning, before it does this, it was like here, like making that wick that you see right here. So when that was happening, I put my limit order, you know, above the zone. So, you know, obviously, so it was just like a really good area. And then, yeah, it broke. So with this one, I was originally gonna hold it for a 1-to-1. I was in this trade simultaneously with the gold trades. I don't remember which one though. But yeah, but so But then those like quickly stopped me out. The gold trades quickly stopped me out. So then I was like, okay, I need a little bit more to cover my losses. So rather than 1 to 1, I'm gonna aim for a 1 to 2. So for this one, I believed in the setup in the sense of I felt like it could go a little bit higher than a 1 to 1. Like I felt like I've been in these positions where, you know, I'll be in a really good trade only take a 1 to 1 and then see it go to a 1 to 4 or something. And so this one, because I had a reason to really hold because of my previous 2 losses, I was just like, all right, let me extend my risk to reward and let me get a 1 to 2. So obviously, you know, I'm not a 1 to 2 kind of person, but I only do it for necessity purposes. So I was feeling nervous. I was feeling nervous because I was just like, yo, I'm not usually a trade holder. What's going on? Like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this. So I was like, you know what, Kadi, like, let's go. Let's get ready for work. Let's get dressed and let's let markets do its thing. While I was still getting dressed, I was still panicking, but I was like, let go, let God. So yeah, and maybe it's, yeah, so that's what happens. It hits TP. So yeah, so that's 62 ticks right there. So let me just do a quick calculation to see how much, like what's the situation, what's the stitch. So because I calculated my profits for today based on that, but then I realized I cut my loss short. So I'm gonna have to, let me just, so I said I was gonna be, so I was going long originally. Let me get this back. I was originally, so fucking, okay, so hold on. What was that? Sorry. So let's just start in the beginning. So the beginning we did this candle closure. We closed our trade right here. Basically, yeah, right there. Yeah, we'll just say that. And the thing is, even if I held my trade, the original one, and I didn't change my bias, which is something that, you know, isn't a good thing, the fact that I did, but it is what it is. I would have still got stopped out for the whole thing, and then it eventually goes into my direction. So I don't know, I was in the trade and I just felt like this is gonna be a loser. Like I just had that feeling. And then yeah, I'm just trying to calculate and see how much I lost today so I can see how much profit I have. So I think I was here, then one, yeah, okay, so these are the two numbers. So this is GC, so it's just as is. So 18, what just happened? What did I do? I ain't do nothing. $18 and $15 lost. So let me just do a quick calculation. 18 plus 15, that is $33. I'm gonna add an additional 5 because of commissions. So $38, and then let's go to MES. And this was 62, so 38, so 62 times 1.25, so that's 77. So let's just subtract like $5 from that, minus $38. So yeah, today approximately a $30 win. It says 34.5, but again, even though I'm accounting for commission and fees go crazy. So we'll just say it's a $30 win. It's all good. I'm just happy, you know, the fact that I held when I needed to hold. And you know, my psychology today wasn't perfect, but I was recognizing things that I was doing, which was hoping for the market to give me what I want, and to, you know, so that's something that, you know, I'm a lot more aware of, and you know, I want to get better at not doing as much and just really getting to the facts that let's think in probabilities. Let's be aware that the market has no bias towards me. It's not my enemy. It is just printing information, and at the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen, even if I feel like I know what's going to happen. So if I get those 3 things, I know I'm going to be successful. It's not even an if, it's like when. It's more so like when, as I progress more into my live trading journey, like that's really all I have to do. Keep on remembering these things, reading up on trading in the zone or any trading psychology, and you know, just keep on trading and not think of it as this trade, but think of it as a series of trades. If I had that original mindset that I had, who knows, I probably would have ended the day down however much, $38, but I decided to keep on going because I saw setups that align more with what I even call a good setup. Like, this is a good setup. Like, I don't know what else to say. So I just need to be able to put myself in that position to take the setups that make more sense. And I'm glad that I recorded this and I'm recording my journey, because it allows me to see my losses and the things that I decide to do in that circumstance. So today was a good day. Today I have to go to work, but just wanted to make this quick recap. Okay. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you on Thursday. Let's see if there's any, maybe we could take a trade. Maybe we could become a billionaire. But yeah, all right. Take care.